Awesome.
So, today Sherry will be talking to us about the new tax deductions when it comes to meal and entertainment. This is Sherry Tolbert.
Hi, thanks, Jenny.
And so, I wanted to ask, how were the old tax laws before these were put into place?
Okay, the old tax laws were, I guess, generous comparatively. You could take a client out to lunch or to the ball game, to the theater and dinner afterwards, and deduct 50% of it. It was nice, and so that just kind of alleviated some guilt about spending the money, but made it easier for that money to flow freely and build up clientele. It's very helpful. That's how it was.
That's how it was. And so now getting into nitty gritty, how is, for example, the new entertainment, how has that changed now?
Well, it's just not very generous at all.
What terms?
So before, as long as you documented the business discussion, which was, people hated that, but you documented who you were talking to and what the occasion was for. You were trying to wrap up the contract or whatever.
Yeah.
You could deduct 50%, but now you can deduct nothing. There's no deduction at all. So no deductible ball games, no deductible lunches, no deductible cocktails.
So no yacht rides, those will not be deductible.
I know, the yacht rides are out.
I will miss those.
Yes.
A lot.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, I will live. Another big thing is also just on a more basic level, a lot of times people like to take clients out to lunch, maybe wrapping up a little agreement, a contract. So how will that change now?
Those also won't be deductible. Just anything with the client and anything out of the office will not be deductible.
Well, that's something to note for sure.
Absolutely.
And obviously, as an employee, I like our little office lunches. So I am curious. Well, is that changing? Is that gonna?
I knew you were gonna ask that. She likes the office.
I like food.
That's good. We all do. Yeah, that is changing because before that was deductible at 100%, which is really nice. It was a little bit to keep track of, but many businesses there was another line in their books. It was 100% deductible meal, so that was nice. But that's not happening anymore, and it's going down to 50%. And I guess we should just be thankful it's deductible at all.
Yeah.
But that has gone down. Before, companies even built whole cafeterias.
That's
and
true. Like Google.
Yeah, there you go. And fed employees on site, so they would just stay at work more and be more continuous. But that's down to 50%. That's going to make a big difference.
Yeah, especially for those mid-level corporations where they're not necessarily Google that'll lose out,
right.
but they have a kitchen and now they'll probably want to utilize it less.
Right.
Yeah.
Or not subsidize it as much.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
They might just get an apple every now and then. That's their new breakfast. And do you think any of this could change? Because obviously these are big changes. Going from like 100 to 0 or 50 to 0 or 100 to 50. Can this possibly change in the short term, long term?
Well, there's a lot of discussion about that right now, Jenny. The final regs have not been posted for this changes, and it sounds like it's going to be months before that might even happen. So we're just going with what the basic rules are. So right now these are the rules, but people are not happy. You guys aren't happy about this, right? So because of that, this is set up by politicians, and if they get a lot of feedback that's negative, I've actually seen sites where I've read where they're actually posting on how to respond to politicians, that if they get enough negative publicity, they might be able to change it, but it might not happen fast, so it's hard to know. So we are suggesting that people keep their receipts and go ahead and document as if it was deductible, just in case. You might get a nice treat there at the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, rather safe than sorry, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, if anyone has any questions, you can ask it now. If not, thank you so much for joining us. And Sherry, thank you for walking us through it, because I know I was confused, and the employee lunches thing.
That's right.
Very
it's
important to me.
This
is what this whole thing was about, all wrapped up. But anyways, thank you, everyone.
Thanks.
Bye. Have a nice Friday.
Yes. Bye.